John Houston's back with me from YPB Group. John, good to see you. Good evening.
Hi, Andrew. Thank you very much for having me.
Pleasure, John. Look, first half update out from you. Despite some of the obvious challenges here, you've seen an improvement in the first half performance, first half financials. Give us an update, John.
Yes, Andrew. Look, we've been working really hard on the restructure of the company, which I think I've mentioned to your viewers before. And that's now really starting to show significant traction. So our loss, and we're still a micro cap, unfortunately, we haven't made profit yet, but we've dramatically improved the loss. We've improved the loss by 52%, which is a real indicator that we're on our path to profitability. And really, it's just about making the company more, effective and efficient. The management team now is the best management team that we've had. And we're now starting to see also great traction for our historical products. So, look, I'm really, really pleased about it. And it's really the first opportunity to indicate to the market the possible traction that the cost-saving measures that we've put in place and the restructuring we've put in place will see to our path to profitability.
And you say China's showing some strong promise there, John.
Yeah, so we started our journey with a tracer scanner product, and interestingly enough, China's now performed better than it really ever has as a segment, and it's really due to brands wanting to establish provenance of the product, protect their consumers, and we're doing it mainly through converters. And the revenue improvement there is significant, and we're on a pathway to China, which was probably our highest cost base, but now path towards profitability. And it's showing very, very strong promise, especially with our tracer technologies and our established tracer scanner solutions, which are now, I think, more relevant than they ever have been.
And you say the big focus there's on these channel partners, is that right?
Yeah, exactly. So we've got some of the largest printers and converters in the country. And China, when I talk about large, we're talking about billions of units per annum. Our large label channel partner produces 15 billion labels per annum. We're in all sorts of brand name products that are really there to protect the end consumer and protect the brand against the challenges of counterfeit. And so some of our packages and converters, our channel partners, are dealing with some of the biggest brands in the world, the biggest oil brands, the biggest consumer brands, the biggest manufacturers of phones and printed circuit boards, etc. So it's really that type of channel partner that we've seen very, very great success with, and we think will drive us to profitability in China.
Remind us what you're up to in Thailand. Have you got a new sales team there?
Yes, we've just put on a new sales team in Thailand. We've got a partner there who's a significant printing operation called YPB Group Ltd, and they make shrink wrap. So if you can imagine, bottles that you see in supermarkets, etc., have got a heat wrap on the top of them. They're one of the largest shrink wrap manufacturers there, and we've just put on a new sales rep who's dealt with these converters and channel partners through her career, and we're hoping for very good things there. And again, just like the China situation, for some reason in the last 6 to 9 months, the whole Asian market has just become more aware of product provenance and the need to be able to protect products against the scourge of counterfeit. So we're actually looking for really big things in the Thai market.
And what about in the Australian market? How's new business opportunity there?
We've signed up two major companies for our Connect platform. So in Australia, it's more of a Connect play, which is the Connect code on, for example, the bottom of a Nature One Dairy infant formula tin or a Nature's Care nutraceutical. And so it's probably not so much the tracer market here, it's more the Connect market. And we are hopeful that our both channel partners who are these manufacturers and end brands for infant formula and nutraceuticals will show some traction in not only their export to China, but also the export to Southeast Asia. And we are working with them on expanding their coverage in their ranges. And so I think Australia is going to be more of a Connect play than China or the Southeast Asian market.
You mentioned Connect there. With both Connect and Motif Micro, you've seen some good technological progress in the period, haven't you? Where are we with both of these?
Okay, so Connect, firstly, we've completely re-engineered the Connect platform to, I guess, make it more user-friendly and to be able to make it easier to bring on new SKUs, stock keeping units for these brands of ours. We will put a landing page in, so when you scan the QR code, a landing page will pop up. We've made major technical advances in that solution and greatly improved the cost effectiveness of it. We use AWS cloud solutions to serve information and gather information from consumers. And that's been a re-engineering of the Connect platform that's now gone live in regard to these two customers and our major pharmaceutical customer in Indonesia. And that's due to our technical team in Bangkok. And with Motif Micro, we've made what I think is the major breakthrough so far, or the major milestone, which is the ability to read our Motif Micro mark with an Android phone. So previously we were able to do it with an iOS phone, in other words, Apple. Now we can do it with an Android phone, and we're now taking that to our channel partners that are showing great interest in Motif Micro. And the whole thing about Motif Micro, by the way, on a purely technical front, is that it's all driven by artificial intelligence and machine learning. And we've got some of the best talent in Southeast Asia that we've been able to bring onto our team because it's a fascinating technology and one that the technical guys really love to, I guess, work on, because it's cutting edge.
Well, from a lot happening here, John, from a funding perspective, what's the situation?
We've just successfully raised $650,000. And so that gets us plenty of traction. And we do have shareholder approval to raise some more money. But right for the time being, we're in a strong position cash-wise, and we intend to use that for our ongoing channel partner activities, technical development, and really to build our revenue pipeline.
And how's the second half shaping up? I mean, with the continuing coronavirus situation, is it still a bit tricky to put out any revenue guidance, any revenue expectations?
Look, it's not going to be possible for us to put out revenue guidance, at least for this half. It is a little bit cloudy in terms of take up, and it's only it's not because of the interest or the want for our products. It's really just getting onto production lines and getting into products, because there's a bit of physical activity required there. In China, that's been we've broken through that because the travel restrictions in China are now not affecting our ability to go out to customers or to channel partners, which is really positive for us. And so I think that we're going to see growth in revenues, but in terms of guidance, we are not able to provide guidance for this half.
But the big focus for you, the area where you're tracking towards is what? Being self-funded, you've got that target of profitability.
We've got a target of profitability. It's the reason why we've restructured. Our costs are under control. The great thing about YPB now, it's just a revenue exercise. You know, by improving our revenue, which is our sales activities, our channel partner activities, we'll be able to break that, you know, that nexus between revenue and cost. And that's our dedicated focus.
Good to get an update. Nice to see you, John. Thank you.
Right. Thank you, Andrew.